Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house. And today we are gonna do a quick comparison review between the CRK Mnandi and the Arno Bernard Rinkhals. Both are beautiful knives, really classy, small, compact, very similar in price. Depending on the option you're gonna choose. But let's check them out. So first of all, blade size, it's very comparable. The Rinkhals is 2.8 inches long, and the CRK Mnandi is like 2.75 inches. So very comparable. As you can see, just the Bernard a tad longer. Overall length as well, the Bernard is a little bit longer at 6.5 inches. This guy is 6.37 inches, and the weight also is going to be quite substantially higher for the Rinkhals at 2.3 ounces. The Mnandi is a lightweight champion at 1.5 ounces. This is like truly light. Also, this is, it's Damascus steel, but the regular version for the Mnandi comes in S35VN from CPM, and the Rinkhals comes with an RWL34, so quite different steels. This guy is rated at 59 in the Rockwell hardness scale, whereas this guy could be between 59 and 60, so a little bit harder for the S35VN, not the Damascus. Main difference is going to be the lock, because the Arno Bernard is a slip joint and there's no lock, whereas the Mnandi, you could say it's a liner lock or a frame lock. It's basically the same. Like a frame lock shouldn't have the scale and just the frame. This technically is a liner lock because you have a couple of inlays over here, like let's call them scales, with the liners over here serving as a lock as well. Also, something different is like the pivot. Arno Bernard is using this pretty nice pivot with 6 holes and a T15 Torx bit to open it up, whereas the CRK has on this side just a pretty cool logo and just an Allen key number 2 on the other side, which is going to be useful also to remove the clip if you want to reverse it to this side, or if you just want to remove it, you actually gonna have to buy an extra screw. Whereas for the Arno Bernard, you're gonna need a T8 for the back of the scale, as well as for the pocket clip screw, but this clip here is not reversible. You cannot mount it on the presentation side. You can though remove it, and they are pretty kind enough to include a filler tab, a titanium sandblasted filler tab. If you don't like this pocket clip, you just take it off. They include a nice tab just to keep it flush and looking good. You have, both with a pretty cool hollow ground. You see, it's a subtle one. It's not like flat. And as well as for the CRK, you're gonna have a pretty nice hollow grind. So pretty cool slicers. They have, similar stock thickness, but the CRK is a tad finer, a little bit smaller. So it's going to be probably a little bit better slicer. The Arno Bernard has 1, 2, and 3 lines. You see it's dropping a little bit more, whereas the CRK just 1 and 2. So quite different blade style, but also at the same time similar. The Mnandi has a little bit more belly and just full flat edge up to the sharpening choil, whereas the Rinkhals has a less pronounced belly and just like gently reaching the sharpening choil right there. Also, both have titanium frame. The Mnandi has a sandblasted back with a satin finish flat, so dual tone, really cool. Whereas the Rinkhals just is sandblasted, but with a finer grain to it. You see, I don't know if you can appreciate, but the grain of the Mnandi is a little bit rougher than the Rinkhals over here. Like construction, they're quite similar because they have 1, 2 screws, so pivot and screw in the back. Same here. You know, this is gonna have, of course, like the spring for the back, because this is not lock back. This is just a slip joint. So you're gonna have this action over here, you know, nice walk and talk for this guy, whereas for the Mnandi you just unlock and boom, and nicely and smoothly you can close the blade. So pretty different mechanism. Both are running on washers, and they're gonna be like, you know, both super smooth. One pretty big difference is the sound, because the Mnandi is gonna be like pretty inconspicuous when you're gonna close it and when you're gonna open it. The Rinkhals, no, you have one pretty loud sound over here, and when you close it down, it's even louder. When you open it up, it's like this. It's a beautiful sound, but you see, it's not silent. You can, you know, take the blade like this and reduce the noise, but the Mnandi is gonna be ending up winning in the silent, you know, department, let's say. Yeah, so also something else like, you know, very, very subtle is the logo, Arno Bernard, right over here. So pretty nice for them not to, you know, do any billboarding on the blade, because I'm not a fan of that. And, you know, of course, the Mnandi goes the same route as well, just reminding you Chris Reeve over here and right over here in the pocket clip. But, you know, overall, both these two guys are fantastic options. Like if you need to go to a wedding or formal occasion and you need something small and light and inconspicuous, guys, each of these is gonna be just a killer. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.